The BP claims process is not what a lot of people think it is. A lot of people think that this is like an insurance adjustment deal after a hurricane. And it's really important for people to understand that it's not. While BP is not claiming it is like an insurance adjustment situation, they call these people adjusters. And what they've done is they've taken these people, these insurance adjusters from around the country, and reacted as if a hurricane had hit. The problem is, and what most people don't understand, and this is really, really important for people to understand, is that these people work for BP. In an insurance situation, you have a pre-existing relationship with your insurance company. They owe you what's called a fiduciary duty to deal with you in good faith. The adjusters that are assigned to you, technically and legally, are supposed to represent you. They're supposed to find out which portions of your insurance policy could provide coverage for your loss. They're supposed to help you adjust and calculate your losses, and they're supposed to submit those claims to the insurance company for payment. If they don't do that, and they don't do it right, and there's all kind of legal remedies you have against the insurance adjusters. The people that are working for BP are not your insurance adjuster. The people working for BP work for BP. One of the things people don't realize is that everything you say can and will be used against you by BP in a court of law if they have to. So they're inviting people to, one, not hire attorneys, because they don't want the attorneys involved. Two, they're asking them to submit themselves to this claims process, turn over confidential information without that information being reviewed by an attorney, to give statements to the adjusters without consulting with an attorney. And I think that's a serious, serious problem. People need to know that this is not like a hurricane situation and that these people are not their friends. It's going to be really important that this claims process is run smoothly, that the decisions are made as to who is going to get paid and who isn't going to get paid relatively rapidly. The ones that they decide that they're not going to pay, let those proceed through court. The ones that they decide that they're going to pay, let them pay full damages, 100% of damages, and let's move forward. This is going to change a lot of people's lives, and it's really depressing. Being on the ground day in and day out and meeting with potential clients, and sharing their pain with them, it's very, very depressing. It's also very stressful and depressing to me to witness, what was happened to these fishing areas that I grew up in, fishing with my parents and my father, and watching them be destroyed, and knowing that, people won't be catching anything out there for a long, long time. Despite BP's promise to pay all legitimate claims and everything else, how those claims are worked up, how those claims are supported by experts and otherwise is going to be critical to the amount of money you get. Most individuals don't have the expertise or know how to put together a claim. What kind of expert witnesses they may or may not need, what kind of evidence they may or may not need, and that's where lawyers come into play. We've hired the experts that we think we need. We've hired chemical engineers, we've hired toxicologists, we've hired property appraisers, we've hired accountants, we've hired economists, we've hired CPAs, marine biologists. We've also associated ourselves with some very experienced law firms that also do this kind of work. We want to make sure that we have the resources necessary, and we do.